Hi guys, what's up and welcome back to another video. In today's video we are doing part 2 to my Artfight prepping video. In this video I will be going over some more of my OCs and the speed draw process. As you can see, I just referenced a base from another YouTuber and then I am drawing my OC Bea. And basically I just used her base for the character sheet, and then of course I changed it quite a bit to suit my specific needs. And yeah, with Bea I'm just drawing her outfit as it is again, but I'm changing a few things, sort of like in her chibi version that you will see me draw in a second. That is more along the lines of her simplified design. Yes, it's still very similar, but of course she doesn't have like the same kind of crop top, even though it is still quite similar. I wanted to do the backside in the chibi style because I wasn't exactly sure how that would look on the main Bea body, and I hadn't done that before, so I just colour picked all her parts of the outfit and then I just used those colours to fill in the new drawing for the character sheet. So before this I had never made a character sheet before, so I wasn't exactly sure what I was doing, so I just tried my best. And of course the colouring is very similar to the original. I did saturate them down a bit, so it's more of like a muted colour palette because I feel like Bea herself, she is that kind of character. So a bit about Bea's lore is that she is a human Bea hybrid and she's not sure where she comes from. She's been taken in by the bees. She has a natural stinger and she has sort of like made her own headband of antenna because she obviously doesn't have antenna. She doesn't know where she was born, how she was born, whatever, but the bees have taken her in. She's learned the language and she wants to be a worker bee, but the worker bees will not let her outside the hive because they think a human will come and trample on her, and I don't blame them for that because, you know, humans do tend to, you know, trample on things that aren't exactly as they seem because she is a hybrid, obviously. So on to my next character. This is Ella. I drew her for Mermaid. And for this one, I used a poser. So this is something that we talked about in the last video. The new Artfight rules do permit you to do this, and I changed her pose anyway from the original model. I pushed her arm away and to her side again instead of having it up. And this was, like I said, a character from Mermaid, and she has 2 jellyfish pets. I did not end up including these in the character sheet, as you can see later in this video, because purely I thought it would detract from the original design and I wouldn't be able to communicate her main design across. But she does still have 2 jellyfish. It's not that I forgot them. I purposefully decided not to put them on the character sheet because the character sheet was quite small for, you know, 2 extra sort of like side characters that she has, obviously her pets. So I thought to not put them on the actual character sheet. I redrew her outfit in a different pose for this one, and I colour picked her colours, so I tried to keep it as close to the original as I could. Colour wise, I did change quite a few things, just again with the saturation. I was playing around with it because this is obviously every drawing that I've done so far is a digital version of a physical artwork. So the colours aren't going to be exactly spot on anyway, so I did end up changing some of them just to suit that. Her tail in this artwork is straight, whereas in the first artwork that I did, the first drawing, was obviously her tail was curved, and now I am just drawing in the jellyfish. I don't have names for them yet, so if you do like the jellyfish and want to leave name suggestions in the comments below, I will be willing to have a look at those and be happy to see what you guys come up with. And yeah, I was colour picking for their colours as well. I slightly changed the jellyfish more than the main Ella design because I added different colours into her design and then I just finished off the artwork. So for this character sheet, this is obviously Ella as well, and I decided that I was going to do something where she's actually facing forward again, and then I just changed up her hair a bit so that it went with the fact that she was now standing front leaning, and there I'm just trying to work out how her body proportions work in this new type of character sheet, because in the original first one that I did character sheet wise, Bea has a different body type to Ella. So I did try and get that across the best I could by tracing from the artwork that I just did to sort of get her measurements in order. Tail wise, I think I strayed a little bit from the design, but I'm not exactly sure what it was. I think it was the length of the tail, but I was trying to keep it to the dimensions of the character sheet without having her head bumping the top. And then for the design of the chibis, I went very similar on the tail. But then on the shirt, I sort of changed it up a bit, almost like it looked like childlike her t-shirt. So I just wanted to make sure it didn't seem inappropriate, but she does still have the wrinkles because obviously she is still an old woman. It is just the chibified version. So I sort of gave her a different shirt design and used the same colours as you will see now. Her hair is this sort of bluey grey colour, which I really like, because usually with old characters in stories and different art forms, you always see them just with one type of hairstyle, or if they have multiple types of hairstyles, it's usually grey and black and white. But I thought with her character design, I feel like it would go more with the lore, because she is obviously a green mermaid, if she had dark blue hair, and sort of playing into that as you get older your hair darkens just like it does in real life, but it goes from your supernatural colour, which she had, which was this sort of light blue, to this very grey dark blue colour over the years. And she's just sort of got her same style that she used to and continues to wear the same kind of clothing. And that's all for her. Now there is a recording playing of my speed paint of making the thumbnail of this video. And with that, guys, that is the end. Thank you so much for watching all the way through. If you like this video, please give it a like. And if you would like to see more from me, more art or journaling related content, please subscribe or follow me on Flowy Fibers, my other account on YouTube and Instagram. Bye!